Hey guys, what is going on? It's Anne here, and today isn't just my thoughts of what's going to be happening when the combat's going to be released. Like, new combat's going to be released back in September. Betas are out all weekends till I think it is, or whenever. But this is my thoughts on it. I've tried it out on my account. I tried it last week. I did play it, and I can't get into it. It's tough to get into because I think that I think Jason's made too much drastic changes. Because if you look, they've made a hotbar that goes pretty much here. I'm sorry that I'm not actually on it. I want to get my file maker to 83. But I mean, a hotbar that goes here, all that stuff. You have to click back there if you want to chat, or you have to click on the little line there if you want to chat. And you're boosting all the combat levels to 200, which I personally don't really want to see that happening. And they just be honest, they change it too much in my opinion. I don't really want to be forced to play it. They won't make a separate server for it. We all know this. It's not their fault. Those are the investors. They want the money and stuff. But at the same time, it's their biggest update. But I've got a feeling that if they did make two separate servers, that either they both kept it the same updates, just that they don't one has a different combat. But what I'm thinking. If I had two different servers, I have a feeling people will still stick to this server with all this classic, the normal stuff. I think they would stay with that because it's easy to use. I've overcomplicated the game. I've tried to play with it. I've been on it. I went to the door and I had a few fights. I couldn't get into it at all whatsoever. I found it hard as crap, and I couldn't even. I killed the person in there though. Hit him 3,000. That's the problem. Whatever army you wear, there's no point having 99, because if you have, for example, Bandos, your life points mine like that. Mine would boost up to about 8,000, 9,000. If I was wearing Darox, I think my life points would boost up to about 8,000. And that means all the effects of owning Torva would kind of be, they give you the biggest health boost, but at the same time, that wouldn't be useful. Because you could just buy Bandos. Well, that makes sense. With Torva, you get the biggest health boost, yeah, but Torva was good, and it was original when they first made it, because they gave you that health boost. But now every other one's going to be getting that health boost. So that means it'll probably make the Torva one a little, just normal as the others, just to get a better health boost, which I don't think it's going to be quite. I don't really like that. I prefer. And it's gonna make. I think now they're gonna be probably making. Everyone's gonna be going now dungeon their asses off to get a chaotic, which will make the chaotic weapons overpowered as crap. And you got the people spent probably gonna buy two abyssal whips, an offhand whip and a normal whip, I've worked the crossing, because they're removing the special attack bar. I worked my ass off for a Crossi sword. I made a series called Road to Crossi on here. I finished it on my birthday. Yeah, actually on the day of my birthday, I finished it then, which was May the 6th. So I finished it then, I was happy as hell about it. But when they made that combat thing rework, it's gonna make working my ass off for a Crossi sword, useless. I've been wanting one of those for ages, and I've finally got it, and now they're saying that pretty much that my hard work is pretty much not useful anymore, because there's no point working for it, because they've got rid of the special attack, which is the only reason people want to get the Crossi sword anyway. But here's another thing: will I be quitting when the rework comes out? And the answer will probably and more likely be no. I'll just probably quit doing combat. I'll probably I'll probably become a skiller instead and get my skills up, except for that crap. But yeah, I'll probably be a skiller instead and just work on skills, because I can't, if my combats are really high, but I want to get like more 99 skills, so I'll probably become a skiller instead. But will I quit combat forever? We'll have to see. I'll probably learn it after a while. But the question is, will I ever enjoy the new combat? Probably in good time, probably will. But at the same time, I really don't like it. I don't like the update. That's what I can say. Here's the charms I got from fire making, pretty much. About 100 from Slayer golds. But yeah, so here's what is going to lead me off to my new topic while I'm talking about this. Should I make one last combat series of some sort before the combat battle comes out to get a certain item? Now, I don't know, because I was considering doing some like, Road to Goliath gloves or something like that, but I'm not sure if I can even wield them, so let's have a look at that. Oh, look at all this stuff. Alright, you can see I can just wear everything, but yeah, I can wear Goliath gloves. So, should I spend countless times working for Goliath gloves, or should I just, should I do a Road to Slayer helm? Should I like try and go to as many bosses and record some bossing videos before they ruin it? Should I try and get some rare drops? What should I do? You know what I mean? I'm not confused. I don't know what I should do for the video or for a series, other than going for some 99 skills, which I probably will be, because I've got nothing better to do anymore, because they're going to be killing the combat. My account is not built for PvP. It's not built for PvM. It's just built to, kill things. Seems idiotic, but yeah. So, what should I work for? Leave me a comment and tell me what you want me to do, and I'll probably check it and see if it's something for me. But yeah. What else is going on about the combat of the thing? Yeah, with the combat things, I saw it. You have to like go to here, and it's got loads of stuff there. But I tried to even play it on my laptop, and my laptop can barely take it. So I got a feeling that I probably will have to give up combat until I get something better, like a laptop, a desktop, or a stronger laptop of some sort. Otherwise, I ain't gonna be able to make combat videos anymore, and that means I'll have to quit that, and I don't know. So it's kind of affecting my channel and content as well, because it's a new thing, but I play this game, I don't want to learn a new combat system. I'm still learning this as it is, and I won't be able to learn it anymore, because I'm still trying to learn that, and now they're going to making all the bosses harder. Like they've changed all the bosses level. For example, the corporal beast would probably now be like I think it's something like probably something like 200, 300, or something like around the 200 range, while it's like 800 now. And I got a feeling the next will probably be something like about 500, while the Queen like Dragon will be something like 500 as well. But I don't know, because I want to still play this game, but I'm definitely not gonna quit. But I might change what content I'll be putting on this channel. So like I've already put a Hype Wheels video up. But yeah, that is pretty much all I think about I can say, because I don't know much more about it. That's what I know about the combat update, and this is my opinion, is that it's gonna probably raise hell. It's gonna get loads of people to quit RuneScape. All these, the veterans, like the 10-year, 5 years. My account's even 5 years old, which is, my stats don't show it. But but at the same time, it'll probably introduce more people because you know you don't find many free MMOs nowadays that are like this. You can just go like, oh yeah, you know, I mean, you can't just simply go like, for example, World of Warcraft. You know, you got that to level 20, you have to download a big ass kind of thing for it just to play it. Well, this is a browser game, but I guess I've said this before to some of my cousin and stuff that they change. I don't think a browser could be able to handle all the updates they're putting in now. I think they're gonna have to make a bigger client thing and not this little Runescape client thing, because that just crashes all the time. I think I need a full screen, a proper client, like a big client, like a big download one, like about 2-3 gig clients, something like that. It's what they do with WoW, but with World of Warcraft, you have to pay like 10 quid or like 7 quid a month. While this is only like £4.95. You know, English money, you know, a month, which is, it's a good price to, you know, it's a cheap hobby saying that how much you get in and it's a monthly stuff like that. But yeah, and I think they're also turning into now a kind of not the stereotypical one, they're turning into like the more common MMORPGs that, you know what I mean. I like this game because, you know, there's no big complicated hot bunch if you like spam all letters and numbers and stuff. You know what I mean, it's simple. All you could do is just like, oh yeah, crap, I'm getting attacked, quick drink potion, quick switch to block, and then quick activate vengeance, and then, you know, activate my prayer, protect item, you know, stuff like that. But they've changed it too much. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how it's gonna affect everything else. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to play this game properly ever again, and I don't think that many of the people, you know, who've been playing this game for like years are going to stick around. I think they're probably going to go to 2006 Escape, which I'm sick of hearing about it, but at the same time, I'm not going to leave RuneScape to play that, but I might play that on the side too as well though. But yeah, I'm not even donating to that. I'll wait till it's been released and check it out, and, you know, probably do video something on it. But yeah, guys, I can't think of anything else to say. But yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. Tell me what you think about this. You know, give me your opinions on the combat beta. I want to know your opinions too. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this, and yeah, guys, see you later.